Garrett Morgan's story is one of brilliance, resilience, and a relentless drive to improve the world around him. Born in 1877 in Claysville, Kentucky to formerly enslaved parents, young Garrett had little formal education. But what he lacked in schooling, he made up for in an insatiable curiosity. As a teenager, he moved to Cincinnati and later Cleveland, where he took a job as a sewing machine repairman. It was there that his natural talent for mechanics began to shine. One day, while working on a sewing machine, Morgan noticed how friction would burn and damage the fabric. He experimented with a chemical solution to reduce the heat and, in the process, accidentally discovered a formula that could straighten hair. That single moment led him to create one of the first hair relaxers, which he turned into a successful business, selling hair care products to Black Americans, a market that was largely ignored at the time. But Morgan wasn't just an entrepreneur. His mind was constantly searching for ways to solve problems. In 1914, he patented one of his most important inventions, the safety hood, an early form of the gas mask. The device allowed firefighters and workers in hazardous environments to breathe safely. At first, because of widespread racial discrimination, Morgan struggled to gain traction for his invention. So he did something bold. He hired a white actor to pose as the inventor while he demonstrated the product in disguise. The tactic worked, and the safety hood found buyers, including the U.S. military, who later used an improved version in World War I. 2 years later, Morgan's invention was put to the ultimate test. In 1916, a massive explosion occurred in a tunnel under Lake Erie, trapping workers in a toxic cloud of smoke and fumes. Without hesitation, Morgan and his brother donned the safety hoods and rushed into the deadly tunnel, pulling out several men who would have otherwise perished. His heroism was undeniable, but newspapers were slow to credit a black man for saving lives. Still, word spread and his reputation as an innovator grew. Morgan's most well-known contribution, however, came in 1923, when he witnessed a tragic accident at a busy Cleveland intersection. At the time, traffic signals had only two positions, stop and go, which led to frequent collisions when drivers rushed to beat the light. Seeing the need for a safer system, he developed a three-position traffic signal that included a warning phase, much like today's yellow light, to give drivers time to slow down. The invention was so effective that Morgan sold the patent to General Electric for $40,000, a huge sum for the time. Despite his successes, Morgan never stopped advocating for black rights. He founded the Cleveland Call, a black newspaper, and was actively involved in civil rights movements. Even as his health declined due to glaucoma, he remained committed to making life better for others. By the time of his death in 1963, Garrett Morgan had left behind an enduring legacy, one of innovation, courage, and the determination to break through racial barriers. Today, his contributions are finally recognized, with his inventions saving countless lives on the roads, in fires, and beyond. From a young boy with a curious mind to one of America's greatest black inventors, Garrett Morgan's legacy is one of vision and resilience, proving that true genius knows no boundaries.